So before anything, hopefully human with 8 months in a row of subscribing. I will get to that in just a second. Can we talk about that song? Can we talk about that in a little bit? Can we just get on that for a second? But before that, hello oddities. I've missed you a lot. I've missed you so very much. And I hope you're all doing very well today. Let's see. When did we last meet up? The 21st, yeah? All right, you can hear me, but can you see me? Hello. It is so good to see you all here. Hello, hi. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. If we haven't met before, I really need to adjust the, yeah! I really need to adjust the new chat display, but I love it so very much. And 8-bit with a year of subscribing. Oh my gosh, okay. Marcy Strings with a 7-month resub. Headpats free. Thank you. I forgot to open tits. 15 stream streak. Look at you go, hopefully human. And hold on, I still gotta reopen tits real quick because it's not open. So throwing stuff at me isn't working. I'm doing it. There's my Pixie. 53 months in a row. Can we get some serious love in the chat for thanks for that bots. Oh wait, why is that not showing up? Okay, we're gonna do that. No. Cancel. We're gonna remap that to that one. Okay. So that's not showing up, but why is it not showing up? Let me take a look. I moved a bunch of things around so I could do other things. Where is it? Avatar and throws, sources, properties. Huh. Well, it should be getting it. I wonder what the deal is. This is still spout. Properties. Sorry, that's still catching Schoost. Huh. Oh, well, no. Physic, not physic. Gosh, I am a jumbly bumbly right now, and it's taking me a second to put things back. But, okay, we're gonna do, hello? Sources go here. Yes, and we're gonna put Twitch stats right there, and we're gonna scroll that over here, and we're good to, wait, and we are good to go. All right, what in the world? No, we're, okay. I don't want that, thank you for the head pats. I'm not sure why it's not doing what it needs to do. Connections, yeah, it should be here. It's connected and everything. Why is it not showing up? I want your head pats. Sorry about that. Okay, can we like, okay. I'm going to reset hotkey. I'm actually gonna go ahead and delete that. Yes, we're gonna do 0, and we're gonna do 1, and we're gonna do that, and that should be good, that should be fine. Weird. One of those works, but the other one does not. I'm sorry about this. Why is it not wanting to show that here? Yeah, it recognizes it. I'm sorry. Properties. Is the layer turned on? No, it's still here. Capture specific window, Twitch integrated throwing system, match title, otherwise find window of same executable. Maybe if I close it and reopen it. Very few people mind when tits are closed and reopened. All right, is that gonna do? Keep it. You don't have to do it that way, Harry. Thank you though. All right, there we go. Yay! More head pats for me. All right, so the last stream that we caught up on was was the 21st, right? Ah! Well, yep, that works. How y'all doing? Also, since last week, oh my goodness, thank you. Since last week caught up, we have follows from, Valent Vac Earth Taz, Rockin' VA, Mike the Cat, Space RX Lobster, Valk Fruit, Mur I'm a Ghost, Eek, Not Emotion, DJ Ray Stream, Madam Moo, The Groups with a Z, Hectic Day, Charlie Echo 5, The Manila Mile, Dascilus, or Dacilis, I guess, Aoi-chan, Awkward Gyarados, Mug Phase, Ikitani Senpai, Eric Lombardo, is it Poom Grenade, Art of Destroy, Genny LSD, Nakui X, Icarus the Legend, Vikari the Hero, C Molina 381, Factor 8, Sora Jiki Hazure, IDK Man Lol 12, Fog Ease, Train Spotter Anas, Arrow Not, Sippage 28, 8-month resub from Hopefully Human, the 12-month full year resub from 8-Bit Gentleman, 7 months from Marcy Strings, 100 bits from Leighton Logic, 53 months from Sparkling Pixie, 100 bits from Leighton Logic, and then 100 more. Can we get some love in the stream for everyone who's followed, who's subscribed, who's donated, etc., etc. Thank you so much for your contributions. And yes, GLMD, hello. You did indeed start at the beginning of the stream. Do not activate negative mode when Audie is on screen, duly noted. Did I miss something? I'm sorry. Okay, so, chat. A lot has happened this week. I told you I'd be busy. Told you I'd be taking. Thank you for that, Pats. I told you I'd be taking good care of you. I will do those requests in just a second. By the way, the wink in the My Little Pod chant. But I got it. Can we talk about two things that happened? Odyssey having a good day. Yes. Oh, thank you for that, Pats. I will tell you about it. Hey. So. The first thing that happened, the real big one, is of course the release of Overdrive. Peanut! Thank you so much for 11 months of resubbing. Can we get some love in the chat for Peanut 404? You are so close to a full year. Please enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, being part of the Oddities community. Can we get some love in the chat for Peanut E404? So, question, who here caught the premiere of Overdrive? So that was the song that we made in a single day in September, and I never got around to actually releasing it properly. So, until this last week. And that was on Wednesday. That is, of course, the day before Thanksgiving here in the United States. So, if you didn't make it to that, no worries. That is still up there now. Hello, Spacey Bat. Bats. So, chat. Something magical happened on Friday. I imagine you might have caught it. I was finally able to reveal something to the world that I've been working on with this other talent for a very, very long time. On Friday, at the end of Matara Khan's murder mystery stream, Matara unveiled the music video for our song together, Night Cover, which I teased at the beginning of the stream. That's what I've been waiting for. That's one of those things that I've been trying to tell y'all about. It finally happened. Yes, new music video. Let me back up a little bit. Yes, over on Matara Khan's YouTube channel. Aw, thank you, people. Over on Matara Khan's YouTube channel, that was actually the first time I'd seen the music video. I actually was not involved in the production of the music video itself. I had a hand in some of that was a secret. Well, it was something I wasn't exactly going to shout out. Matara had mentioned it from time to time, but the song, thank you for that, Pets. The song itself hadn't been heard yet, so, there was that. I guess I'm just in the loop. I suppose so. I mean, Matara was very eager to share it. Thank you for that, Pets. Or at least talk about it beforehand. And, now the world gets to actually hear it. Oh, I'm gonna have a sip of my broth real quick. Hmm. Right. Yeah, oh, thank you for so many ad bats. Y'all are so nice to me today. Go. Oh, y'all are so good to me today. So, real quick, I'm gonna mention this. I think Matara will be mentioning this in her stream today as well. Oh yeah, honestly, a mood, super big mood. Some of you might have seen the song on platforms like iTunes and Amazon and things like that. And then earlier today, you might have seen them vanish. There is a reason for that, and I'd like to share a little bit. Let's not spend too much time on it, but a little bit as to why that is. I'm going to turn off the space heater real quick, though. And why it's a good thing. So, long story short, there was a misunderstanding between Matara and myself about how the song would be distributed. There was language that was used that did not make certain things clear, and you know, once it was up on certain platforms, that came as a surprise to Matara. She and I talked it out this morning. So, in short, if it was on a platform where you could buy the song, that is no longer available. If it is in a place where you can stream it, it is still available. Bandcamp used to have it listed for a price for pay. That will now be set to free by default. It was important to Matara that the song be a gift. Not just in the sense of you know, her incredible performance or the work that she put into putting something together for the Momos. She wanted it to be a gift also in the sense that it is free. And I did not get the specific communication. We worked it out. She was super amazing and patient and kind with me. It was super just a quick fix. So now, regarding those who bought the song, I cannot issue refunds. I do know that she wanted that to be freely available. If you did invest in the song, I appreciate your sense of urgency and willingness to support the track. So if you haven't, then now is a good time, because it'll take a little bit before the song goes back up on Spotify and a few other select streaming services, and it is free on Bandcamp. As well as, of course, the YouTube video. I just wanted to share on that a little bit. It's not my proudest moment, but just a little bit, if people notice, oh yeah, hey, it was here a bit ago and now it's gone. Just wanted to clarify on that regard. I am, of course, extremely grateful. It's already back up on Spotify. Is it now? Is it under a different link? Great. Okay. That is super good news. I'll actually need to let her know. I don't much care for Spotify itself, but I do appreciate the speed with which one can have that song show up when they upload to it. All right. Why won't it let me search? What? Okay. Good. Looks like it's got the updated album art and everything. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. Good. All right. Yeah, Leighton, I think you caught a little bit of that. So that's a little bit of what was going on. Can we talk about Matara's voice? Can we talk about how perfectly she's suited for Eurobeat? Can we talk about that tone, that delivery? Just, I'm just so happy. Can't stay, want to show support, have a lovely stream. Thank you so much, Connor Rock. Have a great rest of your day, and let's see you in future streams this week. Yeah, Matara just nailed it. Absolutely just beautiful. Beautiful voice. Just I cannot sing enough the praises of how well Matara's voice suits the genre of Eurobeat almost specifically. The power, the performance of it, I am still very much, I'm still really honored to have been part of that at all. Like, some of you may know that I've been a fan of Matara and the spirit of Matara from days past. So to have been involved in any way with something that she wanted to share with the world, is a tremendous honor, a tremendous joy, and just ecstatic thing for me. And I hope that, so glad isn't it right? Like, not only that, but she's so much oh, thank you for that. You're so sweet. What was I about to say? I'm sorry. Her voice reminds me of Ada Owl in Owl House in that song I love. Yeah, okay. Just, I don't know. I'm gonna spend a good amount of time gushing about Matara for a bit, but she did such a good job. Her voice is amazing. I think in the past she tried to suggest that she didn't write as much of the vocals, as much of the lyrics as she did. Okay, way back in the day when the lyrics were being written in unspecified time, she wrote the basic sort of chunks of the song. Like, she wrote, all I really did was thread those chunks together and kind of like adjust them slightly to get them to flow into more of a song kind of style. But she's a natural. She's just naturally good at it. She just gets it. And that became very apparent when I got sent over the vocals, courtesy of an unspecified mixing engineer. And gosh, it was just amazing. She was a delight to work with. She let me know on things when she liked certain things, when she didn't like certain things that I was doing. I so appreciated that she told me when something was not good. Hang on a second. I'm gonna do one thing real quick with this new snowy chat. I do something like something like this. There we go. A little bit less crowded, eh? Yeah. We'll see. Maybe I'll put it back to where it was before. But she did amazing. And then for this one, I knew that it was important to have it mastered. And for my money, I cannot think of another talented mastering engineer more than our very own Shannon. You might have seen in the credits there that Shannon was on that list. It's important to me that it was important to me that that was prominent. And Shannon did a fantastic job too. Just like sent over a version that sounded great and really brought it to life in a way that my own mixing is good. It's getting better for sure, but a pass through with Shannon really did a number. I'm sorry. I'm still just gonna gush about it. I have been waiting for this moment longer than I can mention. I think some of you might understand how long I've been waiting. One way or another, I'm just very glad that Matara trusted me with sharing something with the world. And the fact that it's out now, that a chapter of 2023 really has closed in such a wonderful way. Oh, thank you, Trinosaur. I had to give her my best. Why wouldn't I? Like, it's Matara freaking Khan. I'm gonna put that back. The asymmetry was bugging me. But I'm so excited yeah, exactly, Daniel. I'm so excited for what the year ahead has. I jumped out of one project and saw one project through, and I'll be jumping into a few others. So, know the feeling of having to keep something a secret for a long time. The catharsis when it finally releases is so worth it, right? Yeah. Like, it's just those little bits and pieces. Oh, it's almost there. I think that's part of why leaks are so tragic. And why I'm so glad that everything with this song was kept well intact and under wraps. And before I forget, I'm just realizing I have neglected, I say, the requests from earlier. So let me take this in a random order. All right. This one is for Maury. Fine. I guess you are my little pod champ. Come here. And Meow Home with the 17 months in a row of subscribing, 9-month streak in particular. Can we get some love in the chat for Meow Hong? Thank you so much for subscribing. Please enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, being part of the Oddities community. It's great to see you here again. I hope you're doing very well today. There is a wink request, of course, for Vieira. Let me take care of you, baby. Thank you for that, Pats. And, of course, that lovely hydrate. Okay. Actually, later today, I'm supposed to get a shipment of something that I ordered. Some more gamer-type beverage, if you will. But yeah, so there was Overdrive, there was that's a weird place for the headbats, but you know, I'll take them. There was Overdrive, there was Night Cover, there was all that, and that meantime, here's the thing, I had to rush to get a few things ready. I remember the day of the premiere for Night Cover, I was actually out with my family. We were finding a Christmas tree for my sister's family and my parents. I'm gonna crunch one of these apples. It smells too good. So here I am kind of juggling things like, oh, am I gonna be there in time? Is there gonna be a thing for that? How do I get this ready for this, that, whatever? Also might have been where some of the miscommunication started to, like, where I started doing the things that were like, yeah. That was the time when I had to rush and be ready for a lot. So, that was tricky. But, it was a week full of time with family. And, I was on auntie duty for a good bit of it. I have 2 amazing nieces here in town. One that is up a little north, and then a nephew due the upcoming month. So I'm pretty happy about that. Sid Calico, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. My work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, and most recently Vishoja's Matara Khan. I hope you are having a fantastic day today, Sid. Do you prefer Sid, Calico, Callie? Please let me know. How are you doing? Just dropped in to support Develop YouTube. Well, hello. Thank you so much for the support. Let me wave at you real quick. Oh, I love that emote. Oh my gosh. Aw, it's so cute. Yeah, for those, if you're new here, I am a VTuber. I make Eurobeat music, have for the last, like, 16 plus years, streaming for the last 7, and VTubing for, like, the last 2. Pick 1 or 2. That's a good question. I will pick 1. Aw, thank you. Oh, yay, so many hearts. It's a bit, thank you. Thank you so much for the bit, Sid. Every bit helps, every bit's appreciated. Yeah, Eldrans are 3. No, I am not gonna answer more than that. How many saw what only human teased in the Discord? I must have missed it. Oh, thank you for the street live now announcement, Pixie, by the way. Oh, and another bit. Oh, thank you. Very kind, very kind. I don't like how the announcements, the little alerts keep showing up in the wrong spot. But something about it, I think I need to go into like stream elements to fix it up. But I don't know, it's been a wild week really, of cleaning and food prep and Thanksgiving and Christmas stuff and yeah, it's just been a very full week. I was very busy. I did a lot of helping out. Oh yeah, and my grandma's 80th birthday, which was neato. Hello, Odyssey Eurobeat, T Stebbins, J Stebbins, Ken Blast. Hello, whoops, that's the wrong button. Hello, Train Spotter Anas. I hope you are doing very well today. How are you? It seems like almost everything on this is a little, out of sorts. He's one for, aw, thank you, Sid. You're so sweet. Okay, where is, overlays? We need, what kind of alerts is this? What alerts is this? Edit, I think it's this one. Hydrate, that I can do. Okay, this is still 1920 by 1080, right? Okay, that's not the thing. We'll go back here. Properties. Yeah, it's 1080p. It shouldn't be doing that though. It's weirdly like off center. I'll show you what I mean. Someone did a Christmas song using only the lick. Oh gosh. Let's emulate a, oops. Let's emulate a follow. Preview it live on stream, emulate a follow. Yeah, it's like overlaying the text. It's not supposed to do that. Alerts, okay. Properties. Maybe I need to copy the link again. Boop, boop. 1920, 1080. Okay, refresh. Studio mode. Can I remix the top on Odyssey Eurobeat remix? So, in theory, I could. In practice, it would probably not be a good thing for me to do. That would be, I would very likely need to contact Delta, who put out the original, and then I'd probably need to get a hold of Avex as well for, you know, some of the publishing rights around that. Oops. All right. What is it? Oh, okay, there we go. I got, possessed by the spirit of December Ween. All right, did the hydrate. Oh, Pixie, Pixie, no worries. Thank you for being on that. That is true. I don't use T-Stabbins anymore, but, a lot of folks, you know, they find me that way. Hey, Vixen, how do you go about that for the 2022 version? So that was on Dave Rogers' side. Giancarlo was in contact with a lot of the team around that. He's, you know, got a bit more of a direct line to Avex. So I will say this, by the way. How much do I say? I have been able to have more positive interactions with Avex in recent times. And, while I'm still very critical of how they've done things in the past, I have found surprisingly receptive ears. And, I'm gonna see what I can do to hesitate before I fall back upon my usual criticisms, just in the light of trying to be more mature about things. Quick crunch. Also, sadly, this alert thing, oh. Why is it weirdly off? A lot of these things are weirdly just like off today. That happens though. The best name, it kind of depends. So, I need to do one of those memes where it's like this name, 5, you know, 10 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 0 out of 10. Have you fixed your alert thing? I think we can roll with it for now. I think it's okay. I mean, you can test it here if you'd like, but, so, best name, Odyssey or Oddie, that's usually, thing for the bit. Yeah, it's still a little funky, but, that is not on, you. That is just, I gotta fix something later in, Stream Elements. Oddie works. Yeah, Oddie works. I know a few folks call me Oddie. Thank you for the headpats. If you know me well enough, you can call me Jessa. Some people call me Euro. I think it's a fallback from like, oh, you know, Eurobeat Brony. So Oddie or Odyssey is probably better. Jessa works fine. But, you know, anything else? I mean, Kendra also kind of works. I'm not sure how I feel too much about Kendra, but it's inoffensive. I know a few folks that call me Kendra. It's interesting. But yeah, that's the general gist of things. Audio works fine. Your laptop. Oh, that's right, Meow Hong. So one of the nights that I was at my parents' house, I was kind of struggling to fall asleep, and I was finally starting to rest a little bit, kind of starting to fade out. My laptop falls off the bed and thumps completely flat on the carpet. I died. I am dead. I died. I did not survive that. That scared the absolute bejeebles out of me. It happens, though. It's what happens when you sleep with a laptop on your bed and you're not careful about it. When is Audie going to get a single on Waffle House Records? You know you made it when you're on a label that's only heard in Waffle House. Oh, I think we're that butts. I don't know if I'm Waffle House music. I gotta be honest. I feel like Waffle House is good for, like, more easygoing music. I am alive. I was being a little silly goofy earlier. But yeah, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to talk about. It was quite a week. Hello, AXR. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. How about y'all? How was your week last week? I know that we only streamed a couple of times, and, you know, that we didn't do too much after that. Everyone is Waffle House music. That label has every music on it. It's really weird how much they have. I mean, I imagine what Waffle House I think for more headbuds. I think what Waffle House has is more like they're probably getting a lot of broadcast permissions. Like they're probably talking to, where did I meet Chi-Chi? Oh, Kelly. I met Chi-Chi in the Brony fandom. I met Chi-Chi at various conventions and shows that were going on at cons. And we would see each other at the same gigs because she'd be part of other gigs and then she was doing her own thing and then I was doing my thing and we would just hang out. It was super fun to just be with her. My like 15 pumpkin rolls, a couple made it out of the house. Did they now? My week was questionable. I'm sorry to hear that. That's a bummer. I'm gonna bring the mic a little closer. It's time for ASMR, right? No. Just weird that Waffle House owns a record label that produces. Okay, that specifically. Now I'm interested. So here's the thing. One of my songs is Chi-Chi. Two of them have Chi-Chi in it. One is wait, 2, 3? There's So Devilish. There's the Sunburn remix that we did for the Living Tombstone, and there's the cover of Queen by Canaria. So 3 really. Yeah, so Chi-Chi and I have done a few songs together. Yeah, it is a little surprising that Waffle House does in fact have a record label. Venus Theory did a whole thing on them, Mountain Dew and a few other weird labels. I mean, sometimes it's just how companies do. Sometimes it's just part of marketing. For instance, here's the thing. How many of you are familiar with Michelin stars? Yeah, like how many of you are familiar with like the Michelin star restaurant rating system? How many of you made the connection between Michelin stars and Michelin tires? That's not a coincidence, by the way. I'm tempted to say the late 1800s, but I like to double check. Yeah, it literally started as a travel guide. The idea was that, so the thing is, they wanted people to start coming in and getting their tires changed and, replaced, etc. So what they did was they started listing restaurants. And 1 star meant that it was worth going, it was worth a visit, a quick visit, to swing by while you're in town. The other one was worth a short trip. 2 stars was worth a short trip, and 3 stars was worth going out of your way, like making a day trip of it. So what started as a scheme to get people to buy tires became one of the most prominent, just gastronomy, food things in the world. So from, hey, we should point people to food so they drive, so they buy our tires, becomes one of the biggest determining factors for a lot of people in terms of high cuisine. So in the case of something like record labels for Red Bull or for Waffle House or things like that, it makes sense, because if you want to build a brand, you build a lifestyle around it. Because think about the kind of lifestyle that's associated with Red Bull. Guinness World Record. Yeah, exactly. Link to the beer. Kind of like Red Bull sponsoring literally everything. Exactly. It's not just kind of like it. It is like it. Red Bull, and by the way, I say this with no intentions of slander. Me and Red Bull, we get along, So, Red Bull wants to put their names on everything that is active and fun and fascinating. And so do you really think, if you think that they get their money from the drinks these days, I don't know about that. They get way more from putting on events. I don't get along with Red Bull in drink Monster. I drink Monster in an Aston Martin van. That's fair. That's fair. Like, do you think your work with Hyundai helped them sell more cars? That's a good question. Harry, I think what my music did was expand their audience. It got people interested in Hyundai. It added to a point higher up in the sales funnel. I don't think someone saw, Odyssey worked on this thing, I will buy a Hyundai. I would like to think that had the kind of power, but yeah. So when Hyundai comes to me wanting me to contribute my music to their playlists, what they want is for Eurobeat fans to go, oh, Hyundai is so cool. Hyundai is doing what this brand won't. They acknowledge the whole thing about Eurobeat and, racing. So, so they're cool for that. I want to be part of a cool brand, or, part of a cool community of people that like that. So they hop in and, they're interested in the community around it. And now they're a bit more receptive to marketing from Hyundai. So it's very seldom about a direct, immediate sale these days. It's okay. If you'll forgive me a little bit of, I might sound a little cynical for a second. Whenever you hear a streamer talking about building a community, and please don't get me wrong, plenty of streamers are building genuine communities, and really good ones. Like, that is just a thing. That is a fact. There are some amazing ones. Is it Jade? Kick to Homer. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. My work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, and Matara Khan's newest song. It is great to have you here. So don't get me wrong. When streamers are building a community, which is good and great, and that is a noble thing to do, they're also building a brand. But this isn't me going, oh, it's all for money, it's all for money. But there is a factor to it. Think about why you like various VTubers, various streamers, various musicians. It's very seldom just because purely the one thing they do. Think of that, Pats. It's very seldom just because of one thing that they do. Like, I'll be a little bit facetious here, but well, that's not the word I'm looking for. I'm gonna put myself on the block here. Hello, Rory. When people think of, anyone could do indie Eurobeat. There's all sorts of cool folks that are doing it right now. There's Anthony McBazooka, there's Turbo, there's Vikas Beatbox, there's just the list goes on. Plenty of people are knocking it out of the park with indie Eurobeat right now. I think there is a specific flavor that comes to the Eurobeat you get from me and the experience that you can expect from me. As well, there's a stream around it, and then there's, the visual aspects around it that, oh, Odyssey is a redhead. Odyssey has green eyes. Odyssey has certain energy. And with that builds these things that you can relate to, associate with, like, enjoy. And now more of your senses are involved with how much you like something. And that brings people in. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that this is some underhanded scheme to get you to buy. I do try to be very open about certain things. And as do many creators, by the way. This is not some cynical spin of how to do things. This is simply the nature of how things are. It's why beer commercials always use pretty girls' Audi beer ad when. Not gonna lie, I'm surprised that we aren't seeing ads with VTubers. I know Corone was part of an ad for, I think, there was some game that came out and she was one of the announcers on it, but she did not appear on screen. Oh, wait a minute. No, I stand corrected. There was a cup noodle, or it was a curry cup that Hololive was part of an ad in. Reason I started seeing brand less of a company image, more just a public face. We are just not in the USA. Yeah, exactly. That's fair. I'll admit I bought... No. No. Yes. Yes. Honestly, I'll admit that I bought more than one GamerSup cup because it has a VTuber on it. Maury. You say this as my Amirichu GamerSups cup arrives today, and I may have already bought I may have already bought Cottontails also. Anyway, Nyars was in Lad Ishin, and they released a video about that, so maybe that counts as an ad. Kind of. I think it can be part of the promotional venture of it. But my point is, thank you for the head pats. Branding and building a brand and building a community. Right? Yeah, the second one, I think. I heard a long time ago. And who knows, maybe in March or April next year I'll get the Cottontail one. I don't know when those ship out. But I've already forgotten. Right, branding, building things around that. There's an experience around it. So sometimes that brand can be more profitable than the thing they started for. With Red Bull, yeah, they still sell a drink. They basically carbonated, oh, what was it? Was it Panax Ganang? No, Krating Daeng. Yeah, Krating Daeng. That became Red Bull. Sometimes you get VTuber shakers, sometimes you get made cookies. I will say, I'm vaguely aware of some of the controversy around those cookies. And I will say this is a big part of why I like to talk to you all about when I'm about to put something out. The pricing, the things like that, I try to be very open about reasonable pricing and making sure that I'm not overcharging you for some white labeled garbage or overcharging something that might actually just be decent. So with that, it just kind of makes sense to, in some cases, to associate one thing with another. I forgot exactly how we got into this, but don't make it look like a cash grab, or at least not an overt one. And here's the thing. Oh yeah, with Red Bull sponsoring everything ever. Waffle, right. So you were talking about like record labels and Waffle House. So imagine, Red Bull wants to cultivate a lifestyle brand. Waffle House wants to cultivate a lifestyle brand, or at least very specifically design the user experience. So what do? Instead of going out of your way to license all this and that and whatever and dealing with the labels and such, I will say, Train Spotter, I'm not A1. I work with A1, but A1 is a full label and I am one girl. Toho the Music, Discord Baddie, I'm glad that you like my music, Train Spotter. I'm glad that you do. So with Waffle House or Red Bull, they want to cultivate a specific lifestyle. And with that, they're going to hire artists or sign artists that want to, that contribute to that do well with that. Red Bull could do a Eurobeat thing. Rockstar or Monster could do that too. Energy drinks, I think those align well with Eurobeat insofar as, it's a high energy thing. High energy lifestyle, high energy music. You want Eurobeat for action, Oh, it's very much manufactured a specific atmosphere inside the restaurant. David, hello! It is good to see you. I hope you're doing very, very well today. And Borderline James, let me take care of that wink for you real quick. All right. I'm totally one of those lives on Monster because I'm a gamer, Marks. That's fair. That's fair. I tend to do a lot of like powdered beverages a bit more, but that's the thing. While I'm not currently with a gamer beverage company or any kind of affiliation like that. Hello, Mushhog. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. I would pair well with one, I think, because not only do I stream and VTube, if that's a verb, I make a high energy genre, high energy music, high energy beverage. It makes sense. I think other brands have done that. No one made music playlists, not necessarily Eurobeat. Well, yeah, exactly. It is part of the experience they want to cultivate. I will say when my brand is part of, like, music is part of my brand, I do need to handle that matter carefully. You would think that I'd be doing a lot more Eurobeat, even now, right? But for me, I also like the idea of my space being a very comfortable place. Is it Mechanics? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. My work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, and the newest original single for V Shoujo's Miss Matara Khan. Thank you for that, Pats. What's it? I have lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Right. I like the idea of a more comfortable space for my community. Good night, train spotter. Sleep well. I like the idea of people being comfortable here, of being able to be more earnest and straightforward and kind to each other. And sometimes it takes slowing down. So sometimes I'll do, Eurobeat in the background and everything's bouncing. Yeah. Sometimes I like a more intimate thing. That's why there's Christmas piano music right now. That's why we're in a warm, cozy, Christmassy house. I go for Audi brand hot cocoa with or without caffeine. So I feel like of the caffeinated beverages I could be sponsored by, powdered gamer drinks or like traditional canned energy drinks would be really fun for me. I mean, obviously Red Bull would be one of those things, but according to Punkalopi, getting a hold of Red Bull for that is really hard. Red Bull doesn't seem to have the same kind of association with streamers and VTubers, etc. that brands like Gamer Sups or Advanced or G Fuel might have. Tea sponsor. It's a good question. I haven't drank a lot of tea lately. I'd be kind of bad with sponsoring, with being sponsored by tea because I just don't drink as much as I used to. I do drink some. Recently I've been drinking this honey lavender tea that it's really lovely. Okay, I think it censored the name because it's got a certain thing in it. Aggressive Cockroach, thank you so much for the follow. Great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat, and my work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, and V Shoujo's Miss Matara Khan's newest original. And thank you for the 50 bits mechanic. Every bit helps, every bit's appreciated. Should be sponsored by a nice calming cinnamon tea, but that's my opinion. I appreciate that sentiment. I'm not sure how well I vibe with cinnamon. I think I'd probably be more about hot cocoa. Although I must say the notion of marketing energy cocoa would probably be very unethical. People would think that I'm marketing to kids or something, and I'm really not. Flavors must be for kids. Although maybe during the winter I could, I could sponsor like a peppermint hot cocoa. I do vibe with peppermint hot cocoa. I'll have Red Bull flavor when we're talking about caffeine sources and the kinds of, so we were talking about brand, and then I was talking about which caffeinated beverages I would suit in terms of if I was to affiliate with one again. If you're an adult, you should only like bitter food and dark chocolate, right? What about Rip It? Wait, what is Rip It? Rip It, I've heard the name before. Oh, this is the dollar store energy drink I had. If it's the one that I think it is, then my experience with it is not very good. I did not appreciate the flavor. Ribbit's an energy drink preferred by Marines. They sell it at the dollar store nearby my parents' place, and I gotta be honest, it's not my favorite. I'm sure it works. I'm sure it's fine, but I tried the flavors. Like I tried just their mainline like energy drink flavor, and it was not a good time. Used to land party with some guys from the Marines and brought cases and cases of this stuff. Spider Energy is another one that's a real dollar store. Okay, the dollar store near my parents' house had 12-ounce rock stars. 12-ounce rock stars. Like, hello? That's like $2.50 for 4 more ounces for $1. So it's like, it's just in the corner of my local gas station with the Faygo. I think it's from the same folks that make Faygo. Or it might be distributed. No, it's a National Beverage Corp, makers of Shasta, Faygo, and LaCroix. LaCroix? Wow. There are a bunch of energy drinks that are specifically marketed to the gamers, and they might be worth checking out, like powder drink mixed G Fuel. Yeah, so I used to be with, let me take a sip real quick. I used to be with, I've heard of what's been going on with G Fuel. One True Jelly Bean, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. My work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, and Miss Matara Khan's newest single. It is great to have you here. Yeah, no, who was here when I used to be affiliated with Gamer Subs? So for those who don't know, I used to be affiliated with Gamer Subs. I like the product. At the time, there were some things coming to light about its at the time owner and how the company was treating artists. Because of that, I made the decision to leave. Since then, however, it's my understanding that the company was sold to someone else, Jay Schlatt, and that they have started taking better care of their artists. I'm not sure if they would want me back necessarily, but I don't know. I feel like something like that, maybe like Advanced or Rogue or something like that. I don't know. Hey, what's that for? But yeah, no, there's like a million different local coffee shops and micro roasteries out there. Surely one of them would be up for a sponsorship. Here's the thing. I drink coffee maybe once or twice a month. It's not that I hate coffee. It's more that, hello, Zelda. Good to see you. Let me wave at you real quick. Oh my gosh. You're now listening to 147.9 Real Bugs FM. We're playing nothing but bugs, and more bugs. B is buzzing skull noises. This ain't your isopod station. Imagine your Aggressive cockroach, that's amazing. That, truly beautiful. Truly beautiful. Lots of people are doing coffee once, twice a month. I guess it's just not my thing. I would probably do tea before I did coffee. Yeah, exactly, Trev. It's not that coffee's not good. It's just that it's not, I don't think it suits me. Again, not that it's bad. It's just, I'm more of an energy drink girl. Let's be real. I'm feeling we could pull that off. Just need some bug samples. Need coffee in the morning, but otherwise I prefer tea. That's fair. Yeah, I start a lot of my days with that honey lavender tea. It's supposed to just kind of reduce stress. And I think it's helped me out pretty well. Imagining you with a Red Bull scares me. You have already seen me with a Red Bull. You have already seen me with like 2. I used to be way more about Red Bull. I don't have as much as I used to. Me and caffeinated beverages are... Okay. I hate this about... Oh, thank you for that, Pats. I hate how things are going for me in this regard. I can't have carbonated cider anymore. I think I can't do like apple or... Thank you for that, Pats. Apple or pear drinks anymore. Y'all, I'm in my 30s. I'm not in the early 30s anymore. Think about that, Pats. I can't just eat and drink as I see fit anymore, and it sucks. Cause my body doesn't like when I have apple juice. I'm in my 30s and I'm not in the early ones or the late ones. So I can't just have whatever I like. 44 and drinking 3 rock stars a day. Don't let your memes be dreams. I don't know, because here's the thing. I can do lots and lots of rock stars, lots and lots of Red Bulls, all that kind of stuff. Hey! Why does brand iced tea put so much sweetness into it, but when I make my own, it's just cold water? Thank you for the bits. And I'm not entirely sure why it does that mechanics. I hope you find it soon. 3 a day. Goodness. I didn't do like 3 a 3 a day seems a bit, but I mean, I think that's the recommended maximum. I should do about that many Red Bulls in a day. I think the thing for me is, I think it's something to do with apple juice. It's just, I struggle to digest. I was supposed to help my mom with more of the Christmas decorating yesterday than I ended up doing, but I didn't do it because, well, I had to sit and think about some of what I had drank that day. So yeah, it could be the malic acid. It could be something like that. I need to get out of y'all faces real quick. It's my medicine. I'm exhausted for mental health reasons. That sounds like self-medicating for... Oh, thank you for that, Bats. It sounds like something that I do for something I'm actually... heck it. Tomorrow, I have an appointment. Uh-oh. Thank you, Pixie. Yeah, tomorrow I'm actually have an appointment for the doctor, just to get, thank you for more head pats, to see just what's going on in my head, just confirm a few things, deny a few things if that's not the case, stuff like that. Thank you for more head pats. Yeah, it's tomorrow morning at like 10. Thank you for more head pats. It's I'm trying to think of the words for it. It is something for which if one of the things that I suspect might be the case is true, it explains why I would self-medicate with Red Bull so much. I'm gonna hydrate real quick. Need to keep patting the head so the doctor can see what's going on in there. I see, just kind of shake it around a little bit, just yeah, no, self-advocate and thank you for that, Pats. Self-advocate and never be afraid to fire your doctor. Aw, Vera, thank you. I There we go, there we go. Hey! No, this is for shaking it around. That's for pointy ouch in the head. But thank you for the 100 bits. Very much appreciated. What am I gonna do? There it goes. Okay. So I remember there was a time when I did not drink energy drinks. Most of it was before I worked. Hello, yawning Yorin. Counterpoint, the more I receive headbutts, the less that goes on there. I'm the same way. I get a little bit brain melt when, oh no. Oh goodness. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Good night. Oh, very good. Oh no. Okay. Right. Oh, right. I'm kind of like that in real life too. Oh gosh. Okay, now you're just picking on me. I am very much receptive to head pats in that sense. Head pats are the best. I listen. Even us mommy types like our head pats too, you know? Christmas Eurobeat is a thing, but I can see myself drifting on the mountain. Huh. Yeah, Christmas Eurobeat is a thing. Disney Eurobeat's a thing. Hydrate, that I can do. Boop, boop. I think old Saint Nick can't drift. I mean, dude's been around long enough. He probably knows more than a few things. Head packs can very much just empty the brain, absolutely. You're super comfy right now. Good, I'm glad. Someone has to be to get all them presents to everyone in one night. Well, the thing that I understand is, the thing I understand is Santa Claus does not work in time as we know it. To put it more directly, I believe that Santa would have to have mastered faster than light travel. Hello, Michael Diego. Let me wave at you real quick. Hope you're doing well today. So here's the thing. I am red bats. So given the amount of speed that would take to get from one house to another, assuming that every house celebrated, that does not account for houses that celebrate other holidays or might be celebrating early, that kind of thing. What happens with that is, yeah, exactly. That'd be another thing. Next Socium Core. You can't work on time in the way that we understand it because nothing can accelerate to that point. But as was posited in K-Pax, was that the movie K-Pax? That doesn't talk about things that are already moving at the speed of light. So my theory is, Santa Claus is traveling faster than light. And moving in his own time, whatever needs to happen for that, but we perceive it as different. Santa Claus found footage. Exactly. Big Man Claus is a 5-dimensional being like the future humans in Interstellar. I imagine. Something like that, yeah. Quick crunch. But, yeah, I think that's the gist of it. I think Santa would know how to drift. I think he knows his way around. Maybe not a car, definitely a sleigh. I don't know. I was one of those kids that, exactly right, Harry. Could you imagine a world where Santa wasn't real? That'd be awful. Absolutely terrible. Has Initial D had a sled racing arc yet? Arc? No. I believe, I'm sure that there's fan art of it. Santa definitely, yeah. I mean, okay, I should clarify something. I am a little bit Christmas centric. I do celebrate, Bagel Rabbit. I would appreciate it if you would delete that phrase from my mind. I wish I would prefer to have never read that again. Why? This is not a time for confetti. This is a time, that was an atrocity. I hate it. Oh, thank you for the headbutts. Happy holidays, Audie. Love your newest song. Thank you, Art Nerd. I'm glad that you like it. Thank you for the bits mechanics. Femboy Santa. Okay, that's fan art. I know that there's ones where like Santa is where like Santa's a young girl. Didn't Game Grumps play some visual novel where like Santa became a girl, like a young girl? Thank you for the headbutts. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. Game Grumps Santa. Oh, that is a nightmarish title. Adolescent Santa Claus. That is another phrase that I wish that I never had to read. The best animation was Times New Roman versus Comic Sans. But yeah, there are various versions of Santa as girl, as femboy, as whatever, as I'm sure there's all kinds of different variations. Hydrate, that I can do. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very Christmas centric because that's what I celebrate. I could stand to learn a bit more about other holidays that go on. I know there's a lot, and I used to know more of them. Japan celebrates Christmas by buying KFC. Do I know why? No clue. That's just dumb. I've heard that it's something to do with Colonel Sanders and a certain similarity to Santa Claus. My grandma has a whole collection of figures of how Santa is depicted in different cultures and countries. Yeah! And how many of them that incorporate, like, Krampus and things like that? Because KFC lied about it, said America does. I don't know. There are some countries that have bizarre interpretations of what we do here. Happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, solstice. Yeah, exactly. One of my favorites was a Happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Estivus. What am I looking for? What is that? And then just from earlier, Poketoa, to your point earlier. Hashire sori yo, kaze no you ni, tsukimi hara wo, padoru padoru. KFC does roast chickens in Japan. It seems it as a Christmassy food. It kind of makes sense. You know, you'd want something toasty during this time of year. Festivus is a real holiday now. Yeah, it is. Oh, thank you, Vera. I wonder if I should get get a Padoru version of myself for the emotes or something. I'm gonna finish off that little bit of apple real quick. Let me see if I can. Here it is. Okay. Minute 10. That doesn't seem right. So, forgot to listen to Alice's restaurant for Thanksgiving last week. Aw. What killed me is when I was in Korea during the holidays, I got nailed with double Thanksgiving. American one, then Chuseok. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. Chuseok? What is Chuseok like? I want to know about it. Roast chicken is very Christmassy in the UK. I wonder if there's any correlation to KFC Japan. I'm gonna go now. Take care, Maddie. Thank you so much for popping in. Have a great rest of your evening, okay? What is Chuseok like, if you don't mind me asking? And allow me to demonstrate what Padoru is.
走れソリよ風のように月見原をパドル
I believe that was Nero from Fate singing Jingle Bells. Was that Nero? The Crunch. I think I got a Songpyeon for Chuseok in college. Huh. Yeah, Saber Nero. Japan one has more to do with American expats in the 50s. Could make sense. Club was handing them out on the quad. I see. Gosh, that kind of makes me miss when I lived on campus. I was exposed to a lot more culture. I mean, I had to get out by default. I mean, I could just leave my front door more often. Chat. Sorry, that reminds me. Wait. Chat. Okay, I have some ideas. Excuse me. I have some more ideas for streams that we can do this upcoming month. And and I think some of them you might have already brought up, and then others I just kind of thought about recently. Close that. Don't need it. Close that. Don't need it. Close that. Don't need it. Okay. So, I was thinking about like the things that I usually do, the things that I sometimes do, and then things that we could only really do this month. So we've thought about stuff like you know, there's the Oddity Party. Been doing that basically ever since I've been streaming. There's Christmas in the Park, which I love sharing with you all. Hello, Miko-tan. Let me wave at you real quick. I had a fantastic Thanksgiving. How about yourself? Excuse me. So, you know, there would be the Oddity Day party. There'd be Christmas in the Park. I'm thinking it'd be nice to do a throne stream earlier in the month. Maybe sometime in the early next week. And another thing I'd like to do, I know I floated the idea of like voice theater, like where I'd read scripts or things like that and just kind of have a cozy time. What if we kicked that off with like just reading Christmas stories? Like, I don't know, stuff like, what do you get when you cross a lamb and a rocket? A space sheep? I'm not sure if I get it, Zinc. I'm sorry. As well, in years past, I've tried to do Valentine's. I wonder if this year I should do Christmas cards. That could be pretty cool. Spaceship. That required me to think, and thinking is hard. Get somebody else to do it. I am such a bimbo. I'm sorry. But yeah, I am just not very bright. Doing good. Had a great Thanksgiving. Plus the day after was my birthday, so I had great time with friends. Got dinner, did an escape room, lots of drinking and eating. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, that Miko-tan. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Where's that from? Which thing? From the what? The thinking is hard? Valley Audi isn't... Really? Wait, does this like activate your neurons? Does that make you think something? Huh? Yeah? Is this something special for you? Yeah? Do you like this one? Thinking is hard thingy? No, it's just what I do when I'm just not thinking much. Just kind of being a little bit of a bimbo, you know? Wait, really? Valley? Oh my gosh, Valley Girl Odyssey does it for you, huh? I see. I'll have to keep that in mind. Anyway, uh, so I know that there was also some interest in a baking day. As long as it doesn't become mommy Valley Girl somehow. Well, of course not. That would require me. There's some jokes that I would make. Let me get back to just some of the ideas that I've had. There are candies that my family likes to make. Oh, good boy, Vera. Baking Christmas cookies or gingerbread cookies. Here's the thing. What I'm thinking is, I have made hot buttered rum on my stream, and I probably do that for the Oddie Day party. I want to try making eggnog. And my family likes to make certain candies during the year. Whether that's fudge or Rocky Road candy or peanut brittle or peppermint bark. I think those would be really fun. I would love to do a stream making Christmas candy. Not quite cookies. Cookies are fine, they're great, but I would like to do candy. Also crunch. Do need to jet here. Going to find a new run before the sun goes down. Take care, Chop Master. Thank you so much for popping in. Wait, Yorin, you make Rocky Road for Christmas too? That's awesome. What's it? Actually, chat. How many of you indulge in or experience fruitcake in December? I made it a few years ago. My brother said it must have been really good because he dreamed about it, so I took that as a sign to make it a personal tradition. Like fruitcake, never had it. So, my family on my mom's side makes julekake, which, if I'm not mistaken, is Norwegian fruitcake. And I wonder if there's a day that I could get my mom up here to bake julekake with me. But the worst candy I had was oh no, that's a really bad one. Also, hello, Suzanne. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Can we define fruitcake as an apple cake as a type of fruitcake? So yes, I'm talking about bread that tends to include candied fruits specifically. Does banana bread fit into that? I believe the bananas are not candied in that case. They are blended and they become integrated with the bread itself. In this case, yeah, Yorin. It's basically like that. It's not a cake either. Well, yeah, a lot of breads are called cakes, you know? Another crunch. I'm Swedish, so it's not far off with rum. Yeah. So, I do know that julekake and panettone have some similarities. And I think the thing is, panettone uses anise seed, and julekake does not. But yeah, that's a thing. So I should make grog. Is that right? But yeah, I think on one of the baking days, maybe I should do 2 baking days. Like, this would be hot buttered rum and cookies. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just thinking about a bunch of hello, Skeleton King. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. I don't know, I've just been thinking about more of the streams that we can do during this month. Yeah, I love it too, Miko-tan. If I may say so myself, I make quite a good one. Yorin, I think it's because you're with a crowd that's enjoying it healthily. I am such a basic Christmas girl. I love the season so incredibly much. Aquavit is a holiday drink though, caraway flavor. That just might be it. Yeah, and see, here's the thing. I love being enthusiastic about it, but I never want to push it. I can't keep up with the Joneses on Christmas because I live in an apartment. I can't put up the kind of lights that go up elsewhere. I can decorate my own home. And that's what people will see if there's someone that I care about that. Not to say that I dislike outdoor lights either. I love outdoor lights. Love them. The issue is more like, I'm not the kind of person that will be like, you need to celebrate Christmas this way or that way. It's, you don't even have to celebrate it. But forcing someone to like it, Christmas is fun through the setup. Not so much I love seeing lights, but the 3 hours it takes to put them up is to, hates it, I'm sorry. This is one of those weird things that I will get into. I don't talk about it too much, but I've been asked to help with the outdoor Christmas lights less after it came out. It's not that I did a bad job. It's just like, I think it's just one of those things, those like unspoken, unusually gendered things where if you like brought it up, it's like, oh, I didn't realize I was doing that. And it's not like I haven't helped put up the outdoor lights after I came out. It's just like, well, I don't know, maybe, oh no. Maybe there's some part that, oh, hello? Camera, there we go. There's some part of like wanting to like preserve me. So because girls wear skirts and ladders and skirts and all that. I wear like bike shorts. They're not gonna see anything. Besides, it's my parents. My mom makes it every Christmas. All I remember to make it is heating it up or something. The outdoor lights are like a boy thing. That's for boys. I'm not a boy. I'm a girl. Oh, whoa. Oh, hey. Spirit of Christmas, whatever. Get out. Hey. Okay, might have to reset the camera. Okay, hold on. There we go. Those are outside with people. Here's the weird thing about that. Think about that, bats. I used to be more of an introvert. And you would think that, the fear of institutionalized and widespread transphobia and other things like that would keep me out. I kind of want to hang out with you. Hello, Kelly. That's real quick. How you doing, Kelly? I hope you're doing very, very well today. We are talking about the upcoming time of year and stream types and why I haven't been asked to help put the lights up as much as I used to. The weird validation of the gender roles. Yeah. Also that mouth open avatar thing would be neat for Halloween. I don't know if I can control that. It just seems, okay. Recently, I have been switching between two cameras. One is the Logitech C920, which is up here now. The other one is the Razer Kiyo, which has been giving me issues. There's like a pink streak across it, so I can't really use it for actual camera, but I can use it for more accurate capture of my face. Oh yeah, there are plenty. I could be using my phone for this now. Like, it'd probably be better capture for my face than that, but yeah, that's what happens for some reason with the C920. Whenever I lean too far one way or another or hide my face, it just loses it. It just starts doing the spooky, like, somewhere between demonic possession and how Chris Evans is having. Point is, like, it does that weird thing at the end of it. Whereas with the Razer Kiyo, it can detect that I'm gone and just be like, oh, it's gone. Like, the subject is gone. I could, but yeah, I don't think there are as many good or better for the same price. Evil Odyssey takes over. I think there is a way to use the capture from my phone for the 3D model too. That would probably be best for me at this point. But Evil Odyssey takes over. Yeah. What makes you think you ever had the good one, dear? What makes you think that you weren't in the presence of weapons grade evil? Sorry, had to have some fun. Actually, that might be another fun, a fun stream type for this month. Like, some kind of like, For lack of a better way to put it, like a character roleplay. Aaron, did you have to? Did you have to redeem that now? Very well. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, anyway. Meow. But yeah, maybe some kind of stream additional to the one of reading Christmas stories. Maybe I could do like a character stream of some sort. I think that'd be neato. I'm not sure what, but it'd be fun to do like a day where maybe maybe I'd voice some kind of character. Let's see. Or maybe Evil Odyssey or something, I don't know. Evil CEO Audie reminds me of the Evil CEO Philosophy Tube does. Oh yeah, she does do that, huh? Quick crunch. Iliad Italo Disco. I don't know. You know, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I broke down and got Nebula for that and Tentacruel. Nebula? Nebula? Why do I not recognize that? But yeah, I think it'd be really fun to do, like, Evil Odyssey would be like, dream away and we can make it to the rabbits on Earth. She and a whole host of folks to put videos. Oh, Nebula. Okay, Nebula. Okay, I remember. Oh, I remember that now. Yeah, it's about like longer videos and deeper subjects. I think Epos Fox had something on Nebula briefly. Came here to say I love your new song for Matara. Oh, thank you, Kelly. I had to do my best for Matara because she's amazing. She just breathes amazing. She talks amazing. She sings amazing. Her tone is immaculate for Eurobeat. Absolutely unmatchingly exquisite. Like, I'm so curious why Roach plus Vespa. I have a confession to make. I'm behind some of that. I got another confession. Sorry. No, no, Kelly, thank you. So, chat, I might have some insight as to why, Matara was driving away in a Vespa with the Momo in the little sidecar. I'm not sure if I can talk about, well, there's nothing really prohibiting me from it. It's a cute little side story. It's not going to damage anything. I do know that she at the time she was working on things for the murder mystery, and with that, she wanted her and the Momo to be making an exit, and we were talking about the video. And I think she brought up, you know, driving away in a car. I made one request for that video. Everything else would have been perfectly fine. I'm like, Matara, if you're gonna use a car, please don't use the AE86. Just because right now, Eurobeat has a bit of an initial D problem. It's just, oh, Eurobeat is initial D, it's drifting, it's cars, it can't be anything else. When really it can be so much more. And I love that she went with the Vespa with the Momo. Because don't get me wrong, and again, racing and cars and Eurobeat will always coexist. Hello, Shadow404 Live. Let me wave at you real quick. I hope you're having a very fantastic day today. Also, let me get out of your faces real quick. So, I don't dislike Initial D or its association with Eurobeat. What I dislike is the notion that they're mutually exclusive. And I will generally encourage people making Eurobeat content to be hesitant to jump into drifty car, racy, drifty, that kind of thing, because Eurobeat can be so much more. And I love how much more character we got out of Matara driving away with a Momo and in a Vespa. Well, I think the Momo was still been there. I have some work to do. See you later. Thank you so much for popping in, Shadow404. Have a good rest of your day, okay? But yeah, I really like... I think some people get into your music from Initial D. You think that if the top was under your Odyssey Eurobeat, you would have more listeners to your music. I think I would have less to my fan base if it was not in Initial D. Please understand, again, that association is necessary. That needs to happen. I'm still honored to have contributed to Initial D with the top and When the Sun Goes Down. The thing is, I think there needs to be a way to rebuild that bridge. Hello, Only Human. Let me wave at you real quick. I reemerged from yet another random long absence. Love the outfit. Thank you. I hope you've been doing well, Only Human. It has been a hot minute. I hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving week or break or just day. What I love about the Vespa is that it looks kind of villainous. It allows us the sidecar. We get the Momo and the glasses. Is it Anvixity52? Thank you so much for the follow on the stream. It is great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat, and my work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, and the most recent original song with Matara-kan and V-Shoujo. I'm having a good day. I'm having a real good day today. Well, Thanksgiving was good as well. Hope yours was as well. It was. I spent a lot of time with my family. I spent a lot of it being an auntie. I spent a good chunk of it helping with my family birthday stuff. So one thing that happens to me is every other time I find a new Eurobeat artist, it's like one of your pseudonyms. How many have I had in all? That is a good question. I think I've written it out before, but it might have expanded. Let's see, Odyssey, Mortimer, DNA Team, Stebbins, previous, and Jay. There's Ken Blast, there's Ray Dynamo, there's Eurobeat, Brony. I was technically credited as part of Magic Hammer. I'm not gonna count that though. Hello, Invixity. We are having a grand old time. We're talking about, well, everything really. I think I might have trouble focusing on one subject at a time. But yeah, I've had upwards of 7 aliases in the Eurobeat world. I mean, more if you count like aliases I've contributed to that weren't just me. Let's not talk about Clara Moroni or Giancarlo Pasquini, who have like upwards of 20 each. The Mariah Carey Ice Cube is thawing. It is. But here's the thing. Just because a song is oversaturated doesn't mean it has to be bad, you know? I really like the rest of that album, and I even like All I Want for Christmas Is You in small doses. Played too much, it can be bad. How come they changed a lot? What do you mean? Which alias has changed? Quick crunch. I was gonna take a break, but I'm kind of on a roll, and I'm really enjoying my time with you. I mean, like, there were so many name changes. So it wasn't a change. It was a collection. I still use some of them nowadays. If I made a Brony-related track today, I'd probably use Eurobeat Brony again. I did that for the remix of Antonymph, too, like the song by Violet Pony. When I remixed her, I brought back the Eurobeat Brony alias. The Mariah Carey song endures because it sounds like it's from 1963. I might do you one better, Jesse. I think the Mariah Carey song endures because it is impressive, novel, and timeless. There are some elements of it that may be from its era, but very little of it is locked in that time. Think about some of the songs that appear on the radio. If for those of you who do listen to radio, there are some songs that are definitely modern. You know, they sound like what you'd hear in the here and now. But there are others that sound like rock from like the 70s, 80s, 90s. You know, it's a drum kit, it's a bass, it's funky, it's got, you know, it's there's an approachability to it. I want to name that aesthetic. Harry Styles had a song like that recently. Could fit in between Darlene Love and the Ronettes. Yeah. And by the way, that's a big thing about, I wouldn't say that it's inherently nostalgic. I think that nostalgic implies that it is dated. For something to be timeless, it would need to be evergreen. Can't recall any Christmas music being released in the past few years, though. Oh, Harry, there is lots of Christmas music being released in the past few years. The problem is, with Christmas especially, it has to compete with the classics. There's some song about, like, texting Santa that's out. I'm not sure if I'm into it. It just sounds a little bit too, this is what the youths enjoy. This is what the youths do. About that idea. And, I don't know, it's not for me. It's, it just seems a little too forced. It's like, we want to write something for the here and now. And the thing about a lot of See Us Every Day is Christmas is still pretty recent. Yeah. Love the cover Leif. Wait. Which cover did Leif do? Vera, I need details. I need details. Which one? Where? Oh, the Christmas Waltz. There's two of them, Christmas Dreaming and the Christmas Waltz. Love it. Okay. I want to hear it. Not too much. I feel like I would get copyright struck if I let that play too much, but I've got something to listen to after this. I do like me some Lei Fei. Winter Wonder. Oh. Oh my gosh. Lei Fei covering Winter Wonderland. Oh my gosh. Y'all, if you're not already listening to Lei Fei, yeah, spelled as it's being typed out, do it. I found Lei Fei through Orihime, which I just remembered visiting last. Oh no. Yeah, I got so excited. So the artist is written like that. It looks like Laufey. It's pronounced Lei Fei. I'm sure it's more like Le Fei. But she does like jazz and bossa nova and very she does those styles, but in a very I don't know. She can sound both retro and of her time very easily. Right, Jack at ya. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. Let me wave at you real quick. My work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, and Matara Khan's newest single. And yeah, oh gosh, I absolutely adore, Lei Fei. When's the Odyssey Christmas album? Who knows, maybe next year. I know that I do make a lot of music for my immediate family members for Christmas. It's a gift. Partially because money's tight, and partially because it's something I can do. And apparently they've asked for it in, recent years. It's like, yeah, you really don't have to buy anything. Can you just do music? I've thought about doing like a Eurobeat, Christmas thing, but that's a lot of work to be doing ahead of the month. I have enough projects right now as it is. Maybe next year. Quick crunch. But yeah, a lot of modern Christmas music, plenty of music is released for Christmas, around Christmas. The key is how much of it is novel but distinct. Do you make Eurobeat for your family, or is it more catered to their personal tastes? It's more catered to their personal tastes. Mannheim Steamroller. Yes, I love... Okay. I love Mannheim Steamroller right up until Song. Something happened with Song where it just feels a little bit... Something is too rigid. I think it's the drums being mixed a little too loud. Or a little too mechanically. Something... And please don't get me wrong. It's not like everything now is bad. It's not like that. There are plenty of good. I liked quite a few songs in Mannheim Steamroller. I like recent stuff. I swallowed an apple piece the wrong way. So with Mannheim, Christmas in the Air, Christmas Song. I really liked. Which ones were they? I liked Catching Snowflakes on Your Tongue, Mastered in This Hall. I think there was one after that too. It was like Christmasville or something, where they had like a featured singer who did the song Something You Should Know. There is something you should know. I think it was made for like an amusement park's Grinch thing, where some of it was like redesigned stuff from the movie and some of it was like additional. So easy to forget to humanize your music. Yeah, I mean, a lot of my stuff is very mechanical, part of it being, you know, Eurobeat and such. And to be fair, Mannheim Steamroller has used a lot of MIDI drum kits. But I think what's happened is, you know, you can still play a drum kit with MIDI sounds and still have it sound real, you know, or at least a little bit more human. And the only time I ever made a chiptune cover was the chiptune cover of TSO Wizards in Winter. Honestly, good one though. How dare thou like me like late? Oh, I didn't make you like Lace and Linen, Skeleton King. That was all on you. Although I imagine having the video include me in a nightie is probably nothing to sneeze at. Eurobeat is supposed to be on the grid. Christmas music should be very warm and human. So there is Christmas Eurobeat. And I don't know, there's also some Christmas music that should not exist. I still stand by this, by the way, and I'll say it any time that I need to. The Barbra Streisand version of Jingle Bells, if you like it, why? It's a run-on sentence. It's an anxiety inducer. It might be good art, but why subject yourself to it? I said it wrong. It was supposed to be How Dare Thou Make Me Like This. It's all good, Skeleton. The music from Die Hard is Christmas music. That's a fair point, Kelly. I imagine there's a lot of humanization that happens with Eurobeat. I have to hear it again because I don't remember how that one sounds. So, the thing to remember about Barbra Streisand's version of Jingle Bells is, it's a run-on sentence. It's basically, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. I am not kidding. I am not exaggerating. That is actually how the song goes. But I digress. And please understand, I will hydrate real quick. I don't need all art to be art that I like. I don't need all art to be something that speaks to me directly. I can understand uncomfortable art. And it could very well be that Barbra Streisand's version of Jingle Bells is meant to instill anxiety. The notion of Eurobeat being a rush. But I don't know. All I want for Christmas is kind of like getting beat upside the head with the song a bunch. No, this has nothing to do with Christmas music or anything that's happening right now. What's your opinion on hard bass? I mean, I don't have too strong of an opinion of it. I think it's neat. And yeah, I think a lot of places overplay All I Want for Christmas Is You because it's fun. In the same way that it's not Comic Sans' fault people misuse it, it is not All I Want for Christmas Is You's fault that people overuse that. What's my opinion on Searle? I like Searle. Alvinell's remixed Searle, and I like quite a bit of Searle's originals. Searle's a fun time. Seems like a cool guy too. Quick crunch. But yeah, I'm good with Searle. Searle's more like happy hardcore, isn't he? Or he? That's one of those things that I want to double check. I'm pretty sure that Searle is some of that music makes people think of you. I'm sure. I mean, maybe. I'm down with that. But whether places play All I Want for Christmas Is You doesn't matter to me. I'll have headphones on anyway. See, here's the thing for me. I noticed that the music that I chose to listen to and the music that would play when I worked at the grocery store, for instance, were very different. Variety is key. And I think as long as you have a good variety around you, even if it is more Christmas music, it tends to make it less of a grind. As well, by the way, a technique for those of you who might want to get through a rough retail season, partially due to the music. If you listen to Christmas music for what makes it the same, you're gonna hear it, and you're not gonna like it. If you hear that, oh, this is just Rudolph again, this is just Frosty the Snowman again, this is just Grandma got run over by a reindeer again. If you listen for what makes it different. For instance, if we're talking about unique versions of Jingle Bells, Mannheim Steamrollers takes it and turns it into a soft ballad. Into a soft, gentle track. Warm and ambient. Whereas, there are covers of Silent Night that are not very quiet. There are versions of Frosty the Snowman that are wild. Hello, Fancy Flugel. Good to see you. Let me wave at you real quick. I hope you're doing well today. Heard soft and gentle, so here aw, you are the softest, gentlest, aren't you, Bosh? Who's my Koi Fish? Thank you so much for the follow again in the stream. It is great to have you here. And Fancy Flugel, thank you for the follow. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. My work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, and Miss Matara Khan's new song. That's a cute. Is that a tail? That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's adorable. All right. What was I gonna do before I was briefly going to soft on Bosch Fire? Right. We were talking about variety in Christmas. How do you get pronouns? So I believe you set them here. I'll go ahead and do that. You log in with Twitch and then you set up which ones you want. Is there a non-dramatic version of Carol of the Bells? So I imagine not, but that's very odd. You see, I see what you did there. I think Carol of the Bells is inherently dramatic because you're dealing with jumps of octaves. I'm sure there's a way to it. I'm sure there's like a lo-fi version of it somewhere. But I lost my train of thought. Well, I think you log in and then you check it. Carol, yeah, it's not just urgent sounding. It's also dramatic and compelling. It builds inherently. What are the words to Carol of the Bells? There we go. I mean, it doesn't sound very joyful. It's just very intense. Like when you get to the part, you know, one seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, feeling, oh, how they found raisins. People sing songs like a favorite. It's inherently very active. All right, take care, Sky. Thank you so much for popping in. Hello, regular. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Proximate Sunlight. I've been having a good day today. There's an ad that turned Carol of the Bells into a marching band thing. Is that kind of cool? So I'm sure there are ways to make Carol of the Bells less dramatic, but you have your work cut out for you because it is inherently dramatic. It moves a lot and it builds. It's not a Mannheim where it's a crescendo based on adding more instruments. It's more adding more notes. The layers sort of build into these chords that are very intense. It's not to say that it's impossible. Confess Carol of the Bells is like one or two Christmas songs I like. What is the other one? And has anyone here heard The Boar's Head Carol? Silent Night is good. Honestly, I vibe with Silent Night.
The boar's head in hand bear I, bedecked with bays and rosemary.
Yeah, there's a song about a boar's head. Like, just a boar, and you take the head, and you put it on a plate, and you cook it, and Merry Christmas! The wassels, yeah, oh, Here We Come A-Wassailing. Here we come a-wassailing, among the meat leaves so green. Here we come a-wassailing, so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you glad Christmas too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. I don't know why I had to sing this one all the way through. Hey, All Hail the Jolly Fat Man is funny from TGG. TGG, why do I not recognize that name? I'm sorry. Hydrate, thank you. Oh, Teen Titans Go. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, of course. Here we come a-waffling among the leaves. Yeah. Santa's a recurring villain. Sleigh Ride. Okay, fun fact. Okay, Thompson, I'm sure you already know this, but it's one of those little things that I really like about, wait, was it Sleigh Ride or there's another one? I know Jingle Bells was actually, no. Yeah, Jingle Bells was actually not meant to be a Christmas song. It was supposed to be for Thanksgiving. It just branded better with Christmas. Sleigh Ride. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy, cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like two. That one, right? That one I think was also made to be not necessarily for Christmas specifically. But I like that one. You know what? I'm adding a caroling stream. I'm adding that idea. I want to do that. Like not out to the world. I don't think we live in that kind of world anymore. But maybe here on stream. I think that'd be cute. That'd be fun. Yeah, I like a lot of those songs. Here's the thing. There's a lot of Christmas music that I think gets overlooked. Because a lot of places will play a lot of the songs that you can sing over and over again. And then they'll play instrumentals for songs that you just listen to over and over again, slightly less. And this is not me going on a pedestal to be like, listen to Christian music if you're not Christian. But I think that, for lack of a better way to put this, how do I say? Some of the songs that were written about Christmas in its origin, you know, like Silent Night or Away in a Manger, that kind of thing, they're very soft. They're very pretty. They're very elegant in some ways. I realize I'm going to have to hear Christmas music at work. No worries, maniacs. You're going to do fine. Like I'm saying, just listen for variety. Listen for what makes it different. Kelly. Dang. Coming out with the Riz. Good Lord. Brings me back to high school band where half the trumpets would do the horse neigh and it's like, yeah. I'm excited for that, honestly. But that's the thing, like a lot of that older material was very slow, very soft, very easygoing. Sleep in heavenly peace. I can't turn the Riz off. There are a bunch of responses that I could have made to that, but I don't. Sneak in some weird. Oh, got it. If I get access to Staples Radio. Oh no, yeah. No, Kelly. You're good. You're wonderful. You're doing just fine. I'm not gonna tell you to stop. Clearly, you know how to wield it in a way that doesn't make me uncomfy. So what was I on about? Right. Listen for variety. And if you can help it, try to listen to stuff that you don't usually do. For instance, how many of you know the lyrics to Good King Wenceslas off the top of your head? Actually, now that I say that, I wonder if I have it. Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel, when the poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel. I don't know the other verses, but, I can at least do the first group, the first couplets, if you will. And knowing that, oh yeah, that's the thing. People are so used to the instrumental that they don't know that there's words. There's a funny cover in Phineas and Ferb. Oh my gosh, yeah, they would. That's the thing. There is a world of Christmas music beyond, Frosty and Rudolph and all that. Hello, Kachu. Good to see you. Let me wave at you real quick. I hope you're doing very well today. Yeah, there's a lot of Christmas music that I probably don't know, for the record. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm some expert. I like it too, regular. I love this stuff. I'm the kind of old regular, you and I get along just fine. You're speaking my language. My mom got their holiday album for a school event where it needed a holiday music that wasn't Christmas. I actually really like that. Hello, Vermouth. Let me wave at you real quick. What was I on about? I mentioned earlier that I'm a bit too Christmas centric. I love Christmas and I celebrate it, but I don't know enough about Yule, about the solstice, I know a little bit about Hanukkah. I know less about Kwanzaa, and I know very little about other celebrations that happen this time of year. I would love to know. I used to know more, actually. I used to have it, jotted down. The thing is more like... How am I going to say this? Even within the realm of just Christmas stuff. Miss Odyssey's new Eurobeat, I had fun while watching the Overdrive YouTube. Aw, thank you, Kachu. And thank you, Awoo. What a cute name. I got excited. I got excited for the season ahead, and I couldn't resist. Wonder if there are Boxing Day songs. I mean, Get It On by Odyssey Eurobeat. Oh, different kind of boxing. Given the nature of Boxing Day, I imagine most people aren't passionate about it that way. Awoo. Where's Hypnotwist when you need them? Honestly, here's hoping I get the Christmas spirit this year. Well, regular, I think you will. My streams will probably be relatively seasonal. But here's the thing. I hope that in these streams we can have a healthy enjoyment of the season. I'm very much of the... thank you, Kelly. I'm very much of the opinion that the best kind of Christmas is the kind that you don't have to celebrate, but that you want to. For instance, put up lights if you want to, if you're feeling up to it. Put up a stocking if you're feeling up to it. Listen to Christmas music if you want to. I mean, some of us can't help it, and that kind of twists the knife a little bit. But once you start adding in keeping up with the Joneses or being expected, things being expected of you, or people being disappointed if something doesn't happen, it's really, what a terrible way to spend what should be a joyous time, right? So, I encourage you. You do not have to. You really don't have to. Please understand, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad. How about I walk around downtown during Christmas Eve? You could do that. This year, I walked around a little bit downtown during Christmas Day because my family all basically had COVID. We ended up celebrating Christmas around about January. Quick sippy before I forget. So the Joneses are trying hard to keep up with me. Hell yeah, let's go. But see, that's the thing. I walked around during Christmas Day, when COVID was going on, within my family last year. And it was interesting. That I remember, okay, that's another thing. I think I want to add something that I'm really glad that you brought that up actually, because I remember the stream I did on Christmas Day. I had a bunch of friends with me. I think we had Riley Deer Kitty and Gazakantha and Alvanil, and there were a bunch of others myself. Let me see if I still have that group chat. Do I have plans for the year-end season in December? Past Christmas, not so much. I know that a bunch of friends have some notions for what they want for New Year's. Well, waifu, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here. Honestly, prefer smaller, more intimate holidays. Having one home to enjoy people and food. Less is more. Yes. Honestly, I'm the kind of person that thinks that the best kind of holiday is low effort, high enjoyment. I mean, yeah, it takes some work, but sometimes it's worth it. And yeah, regular. You're among friends. The Oddities are a very friendly bunch. You're more than welcome to make some acquaintances here. But yeah, I like that idea of only do as much as you have to. And I like Christmas. I am going to do a lot of Christmas stuff. I'm going to keep backgrounds like these and subjects like these. In the future, I just decorate the apartment or house and listen to Christmas music by myself. Great! That's not a bad way to go about it. It defeats the purpose of a holiday when you're more stressed than a normal day. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. And this isn't to say, oh, throw away all your responsibilities or anything like that, but it might be worth having a conversation with those in your life that might be part of the stress of this particular holiday. For lack of a better way to put this, as a Christmas aficionado, I understand why people don't like it. Why it's a really hard time for a lot of people. Why it can be sad, traumatic in some cases, actually. Also, it's going to be snow this weekend. I'm so excited. That sounds so good. I would like to go to the snow at some point. My mom, who's the Grinch. Oh, no. I'm sorry, regular. I mean, maybe just have some stuff in your room. Just have a little, so, there is you get a little desktop Christmas tree. I am also a Grinch, I'll confess. Listen, if this season isn't your thing, if you've already made that decision, that's fair. That is totally fine. If you're not comfy with it, if you don't like it, all good. Hannah, that's a cute name. Also, I might recommend against real naming. It can be a lonely time for some people. Exactly, yeah. Now's such a good time to check in on friends. It can be a dark time. It can be lonely, it can be dark, it can be a reminder of what life kind of should have been, but isn't. I'm not sure if that train horn just came through. But yeah. I know that this is the second stream in a row where we've talked about Christmassy stuff, but I can't help it. Okay, my avatar can't help it. Truly the ideal season to give NBs 20. Yes. I love this. Yep. This year, the perfect stocking stuffer for the NBs in your life, $20. It spreads light and love to all. Aww. That's so sweet. Yeah, I love that idea. There is a tradition, for those of you who are new here, every year that I've been streaming, that I can remember, for the last, 7 years or so, I have done an Audie Day party. And for most of those, I have done, I've used that to raise money for Second Harvest Food Bank in the Bay Area, like the San Francisco Bay Area. Everyone in chat watched Frozen on Christmas because the movie turned 10 years old last week. Interesting. I like the idea of this being a time of year to do more than just something for oneself or one's own, you know? And, you know, it's hard to get wrong the distribution of food, you know? And, Second Harvest, please understand, I'm not hired by them, I'm not paid by them, but especially at a time of year when people need food the most, when people are starving or they need to put money towards other things, I think, how many lips does a flower have? 2 lips. Okay, Michaela Sarah, also hello, welcome to the stream, great to have you, let me wave at you. Why do so many people walk in here with a joke? I don't mind it. I like it. Please keep it up. But I wonder what it is about folks walking in here with like jokes and puns and things like that. Chat, you've told me I have mommy energy. You're not telling me I have dad joke energy. Do I? For the person who stole my dictionary, I have no words. Yeah, I feel that, Michaela. I once tried to catch a fog recently. I jumped for it, but I missed. Dad jokes seem to be the best method to tell you who someone... Yeah. I dated a guy that really liked dad jokes. I like jokes, the streamer said. I like puns, the streamer said. When I mentioned that's because Santussi is a cursed statement. Santussi's not a pun or a joke. That's just... I don't like it. I've heard some of your jokes, parental jokes. I mean, we can call them dad jokes. I'm mommy enough to know that I can tell dad jokes and still be a mom. Tussie is a figgy pudding, which is very Christmassy, actually. I mean, okay, I haven't had a lot of figs, and I most definitely haven't had much pudding lately. I don't know how I feel about figgy pudding. Then again, I feel like puddings back then were different now. Like when they talk about like bread pudding or figgy pudding. Okay, can we talk about We Wish You a Merry Christmas being a holding, like, it's a hostage situation. It really is just like, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us some figgy pudding and bring us some figgy pudding and bring it right here. We won't go until we got some. We won't go until we got some. Hello? Pardon? I'm not giving you jack. I don't even have figgy pudding. I'm not giving that to you just because you've come to my doorstep. What do you think this is, Halloween for open snacks? No, thank you. We're not about that. Coming on here like, hello, can you give me some figgy pudding? No. What's that about? I mean, I'm sure figgy pudding is fine. It must be pretty fire if they're gonna hold a front stoop hostage for it. Good lord. A trigger fig. That's when you slam the door. Yeah, I slammed the door. Come over for Christmas, but you're not staying until New Year. Well, it depends. I've had family stay over for, you know, from Christmas to New Year kind of thing. That's fine. Trying to awaken the Googles. Well, yeah, the Upside Down. I don't use this very often, but, whoop. The reason I don't use it much is there aren't a lot of reasons to go upside down. And also it hides the booba, so, you know, it's like half the reason people are here, you know? Yeah, what was I on about? That's why the Pilgrims outlawed it. I'd rather eat a spoonful of sand. Aw, waifu, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, they sang on the stoop and then they demand pudding. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, let me refresh that. Thank you for noticing that, Only Human. Let's refresh. Yoop. There we go. And I mean, I wouldn't say that Christmas is demanding things from rich people. It is a compulsion and an encouragement to use what one has for that. And yeah, it tends to weigh on those who are considered wealthy, but that's because they have the most to give. And how do I say? Okay, chat. I think I died on this hill last stream, and I'll die on it this one too. Muppets Christmas Carol. Best Christmas movie. Don't at me. Michael Caine, Muppets, great music. Again, Michael Caine. Although whoever at Disney decided that the song that they thought they lost to the fire should come back only as a deleted scene and not just put that in the reissues and the DVDs and the stuff that they keep selling. I just want to talk. Whoever you are, I just want to talk. I just want to talk it out. I just want to talk it out. I just want to talk about that decision that you made. I just want to talk. I grew up with the version of Muppets Christmas Carol that had the song in it that was cut out in recent years. There's a scene where Scrooge and Belle, break up, and she sings a song, and that was cut from future versions. And apparently they thought they had lost the footage of the song in a fire, but then they get it back. And now it's a Disney Plus exclusive. Just forget about making it accessible for everyone like it should have been. Just the subscribers. Just for subscribers to our plan. And not even in the movie. Not even in the movie. Just as a special feature on the side. Here's the part that we cut out that was supposed to be there. Can you tell I'm a little bit passionate about this one? But yeah, no, the best thing I ever started with Christmas was wrapping gifts for a foster home near me. That is so cool. Awu waifu, that is such a great Christmas thing. And what a great way to bless people in the community that could really need it. Unconfirmed stories are saying that the Give Us Figgy Pudding bit did involve traditions of rich people handing out treats. It really was Christmas trick-or-treating in that sense. Huh. That's kind of interesting, actually. Huh. Yeah, just, it's sad, because that movie was perfect. And then there's this great song that adds so much context and is referred to later in the movie. Yeah, Jesse, you're spot on. Katzenberg I believe was part of that decision. The old regular. So the notion of the give us some figgy pudding, it turns out around Christmas time people really did go door to door to like rich people to get treats. What was that on about? But yeah, no, as far as like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation or The Christmas Story or even Die Hard. Yeah, that's right. I'm putting Muppets above Die Hard for Christmas movies. This is how Odyssey Eurobeat gets canceled. I stand by it though. And don't get me wrong, other Christmas movies are good. They are good. Polar Express, I like Polar Express. I like how it feels as a Christmas feeling. It's a little uncanny. And also, as a movie, it's weirdly obsessed with roller coasters. The leg lamp, that's an Audie Halloween outfit. No. Unless both of my legs get to be the lamp. I do have pretty good legs, though. I'm gonna be real. Oh, y'all, chat. The instant I bust out the Mrs. Claus outfits for the photo shoots, I'm gonna be taking good care of you. Merry Christmas. Tom Hanks voicing 5 different... Yeah, I will say that, yeah, Tom Hanks really nailed it in that movie. Like, he was really good. I mean, when is Tom Hanks not good, right? The only good Christmas movie is Turnabout Goodbyes. I have not heard of that one. It sounds sad. Crunch time. What's the animation style for the Polar Express? So, Harry, the Polar Express movie was CGI based on a children's book. A beautiful children's book, for the record, like gorgeously illustrated. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. So, here's my criteria for what counts as a Christmas movie. Is it informed by the fact, like, if the movie happened any other time, would it have worked? Like, for instance, we look at Die Hard. It is informed by the fact that it takes place during Christmas. We look at the movie Just Friends. That also takes place during Christmas. It crucially takes place during that time of year. There are some movies that take place around that time of year, but really aren't about Christmas that much. Like, it could have taken place around, like, Easter or something. Yeah, the Polar Express movie was based on a book, like a kid's book. What else? A Christmas movie? Iron Man 3. I think it's been a while if I've even seen Iron Man 3. Was that informed by, like, the fact that it took... I think crucially, like, needs to be... Okay, let me sort of clarify. Or before that, Griffin! Thank you so much for 11 months of subscribing. Can we get some love in the chat for Griffin C11? Please continue to enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, being part of the Oddities community for almost a year now. I think you've been around for longer than that, but if not, no worries. If so, either way, all good. Took place in Christmas, but released in spring. I did not know that. I think there are some movies that take place during Christmas that aren't really Christmas movies. There's at least some part where it mattered. I think if it informs a small part of the movie, I don't know. But if it's a big part of the movie, like, absolutely. Hell, Frozen takes place in summer, but released in winter. Oh, I forgot that it's in the summer. Yeah, Frozen to me is not a Christmas movie, for instance. Not sure if it's a Christmas film, but Rise of the Guardians. I would say it's not a Christmas movie. I've seen it. It's fun. It is interesting to see where one of the, at the time, Tumblr sexy men came from. Love Actually. That movie seems like it could have been about any... I agree. I actually quite agree. I liked Love Actually. Kids, don't buy drugs. Become a rock star and get them for free. Good movie. Not sure if I'd call it a Christmas movie. It takes place during Christmas. But, we're talking Christmas. I gotta give Nightmare Before Christmas a shout. Yes. Oh, I love Nightmare Before Christmas. Quite good. It's very rare to see a movie about more than one holiday do the double duty justice. A lot, and I mean a lot of Hallmark Christmas movies are not actually Christmas movies. My theory is they're trying to keep costs low by using music they don't have to license. That checks out. Ooh, my shaker is here. I will be right back. Well, I'm gonna vanish for a sec, but I'm not gonna leave you alone. back. I mean, I wasn't gonna be gone for long anyway, but you know. I can't leave you alone for too long. I would miss you too much. I don't know why, but I just got an idea of like, I got an idea for if I ever did ASMR. Like, mom comforts you while you're sick on Christmas or something. All right. That's the flavors. And here's the actual shaker. Come on. Ah, cute! Oh, and it's got a red lid! Oh, perfect! I love red. Oh. Oh, it's the same design as... No, it's a different design. Okay. Sorry. Oh, we're gonna do exit. Yes. And we're going to do... we're gonna go back here, and I'm going to reappear. Ahem. There we go. So I'm a pretty big fan of Emirichu. And oh, these are stickers. I like that. How cute. Yeah, I also really like red, so I didn't expect that the lid would also be red. Yeah. Deal with that later. Not gonna show anything. I'm not exactly presentable for camera. Y'all are here for a VTuber stream anyway. Oh, that's so cute though. Yeah. Yeah, her art is so good. Okay, and her videos are really entertaining. There's stuff that I just don't really care about that she'll make a video about, and I'll just be like, yes, you are so true for this. Is it the name of a Hallmark movie or a syndicate? Okay. I'm not going to crap on liking Hallmark movies. I liked The Expendables when it came out, and that is the cinematic equivalent of a burger, like a McDonald's burger. Have I seen the new merch? I don't think I have. Here's the thing. Hallmark movies, she was living the dream life in the big city. But when it came time for a massive turnaround in her life, she retreated to the mountains to fall in love with the local sexy men of the woods. It's you know what it is? It's the formula of every bad rom-com concentrated around Christmas. And the sad thing is, Christmas as a romantic setting, oh, you could do so much with Christmas as a romantic setting. Look, I shouldn't say this, but screw it. Any of y'all that are attempting to court me, Christmas dates. Take me somewhere Christmassy. Super about it. Oh, I love it. The thing about Hallmark movies is so many are made in Vancouver that I met some of the actors via MLP conversations. Is that right? Hallmark movies are one of the few Christmas things I can get on board with. And see, here's the thing. I'm not going to say that they're bad. Like what you're gonna like. Do what you gotta do. Let's be real. Life is short. Enjoy what you're gonna enjoy. But I'm not gonna sit here and say that they're necessarily great. I love, oh my gosh, yeah, Christmas lights. Oh, I love Christmas lights. I love driving through. That was one of the things that I really loved about when I used to be a DoorDasher. I really loved, the fact that I would drive around the neighborhoods and see all these gorgeous lights. As a fan of romance fiction, I will readily concede that Hallmark movies are junk food cinema. Yeah, and listen, sometimes you need junk food. Sometimes you want junk food. It's valid. I was gonna take me to see Jessie, yes! such a good idea. Oh! Like getting all put together in like a Christmassy outfit and going out to see the Nutcracker. Okay, I don't know why, but that just sent me going. Hello, Arkines. Let me wave at you, baby. I hope you're doing well today. Sometimes when I'm bored, I like to decorate my room with Christmas lights. Based. Excellent choice. I want to dress up pretty and see. Yes, Jessie, you are a woman after my heart. Oh my gosh, you are so true for this. Gosh, I don't know. Just but that's the thing. When Hallmark Christmas movies do that, it's like, really? Come on. They could be doing so much more with that setting, and they don't. It's just like, come on. Why oversaturate it, really? The Nutcracker is genuinely such a pretty thing to watch. If I have seen it, it's been too long since I have. I don't remember seeing a proper production of it. Doesn't mean I haven't, just I don't remember. Speaking of Christmas movies, I'm reminded of the movie I saw in Mystery Science Theater 3000 that was both a Christmas special and a fantasy movie. Huh. The thing is, there's a decent variety within that niche. I saw one that was like set up in a children's hospital and the hunk was a stuck-up prince. Enough about Christmas movies, how about Christmas games? Until Dawn. I don't know much about Until Dawn. Is that really a Christmas game? The movie in question is called The Christmas Dragon, if you're interested. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't call this a Christmas game. Actually, chat, I was looking through the games that I've played for past Audi Day streams, and curious, I had a great Thanksgiving. I spent a lot of that break with family, being on auntie duty, and helping with family birthdays and things like that. I had a good time, and I hope you did too. Oh, what was I on about? Oh, the games, right. There was that, like, what's it? Hidden object games. Like, what's it called? The one that Avenel and I were getting, like, into for a minute. Yuletide Legends, Who Framed Santa Claus? I think that's neat. It's not quite I Spy. It's more just about, like, general hidden objects. I wonder if I should play that during the Audi Day stream, because I played it a little bit before, but I've never seen it through. Maybe it should just be its own stream. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna jot it down as a potential thing. Yuletide Legends, Who Framed Santa Claus? I mean, it's not much to do. Oh, why, thank you. Oh, Queen, I could get used to that. But yeah, what was I on about? But yeah, wait, didn't we finish one of these? I could have sworn there was one that we did finish. I don't know. Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya. Poketoa, good question. And I must confess, I haven't seen the movie. It's been a long time since I've seen Haruhi. And I don't know. I will ask this. Is it informed by the fact that it's during Christmas in such a way that the movie would not work if it was set to another time? Now, Everywhere Christmas is a Christmas movie despite starting out. I agree, because it is
exclusively about Halloween characters interacting with Christmas. Christmas is central to the subject. And thank you, Curious. I'm glad you think so. Don't get me wrong. I do wear my usual trans flag hairpin very proudly, but this time of year I just like being a little Christmassy. You know what it is about the blushing? I think y'all just like seeing me blush. That's all it is. I don't know. Yep. Oddities, sometimes you put me in a weird position. I don't know whether to feel cute or give off mommy energy with you. Because I can do both, but sometimes I have to oscillate. Because sometimes you're simply too cute, and I can't resist a little bit of a tease at your expense. I hope you can forgive me, right? On the other hand, there are times when y'all make me feel real cute, and it's like, well, I don't know. I think, and I don't mind either way. I like that y'all are here, but thank you for that, Bats. I don't know. It's just nice to have both, because a lot of times there's expectations from one or the other, and that you know, a lot of people get pigeonholed into one section or the other. While I do appreciate being doted on and prized and adored, I imagine some of you like that when I provide you that same feeling. That piano goes hard, perfect for the stuff you've been talking about. Thank you. This particular album was like a Target bargain bin piano album. I think my family found this when I was still doing wrestling in like middle and high school. And it's super soothing, super soft, peaceful. I love it. And that's the thing. By the way, that's a good source of really fun Christmas music, by the way. Dude. Well, no, it's more like we bought the album, and like burned it to a CD. Hey, you booping me? Why do I feel all goosey now? What the heck? I'll thank you for that, Bats. By the way, on a more serious note, and I'll do the hydrate. I do appreciate that y'all don't try to pigeonhole me in one section or another. Oh, she's this. Oh, she's that. She doesn't stream Eurobeat music anymore. She's just chatting streamer. Oh, she only really talks about music or whatever. Oh, you know, she's a mommy. Oh, no, she's just she's just cute. I like that I can contain multitudes with you. And I join when I need. Aw, that's cute. All right, did the hydrate. Let me mark that as done. No, Odyssey can do anything. Yeah, I can do anything. With your support, that is, yeah. Or rather take some of it. Chaos. I got that reference. Metamorphosis. She has the range, darling. I do have that particular range, don't I? Yes? Could you imagine me if I had more of an accent? I do wonder how I would sound if I had a more persistent accent. I don't necessarily have a great one, but could you imagine how the dynamic would change? Isn't it? Isn't it, Jessie? For a brief moment, I had an Australian accent when I traveled to Adelaide for a convention. And I do wish that I had retained some of it upon my return to the States. Countess Ooh, Countess. I could be a countess. Would you like that then? Audie voice. That's the thing. I have so much fun with that too. Like, I don't know. Y'all are good to me. I appreciate that. Whether I'm teasing or doting or being cutesy and baking stuff or whatever, I hope that that appreciation is evident. That's the point of the whole stream. There's enough variety for everyone to pick from. You don't have to show up for every stream. Yeah, I suppose so. But the variety makes it so that people can pop into one or the other. I mean, I would prefer if people showed up to as many as they could. But, you know, if you can't make it to one, no worries. It's not a big deal. I mean, sometimes there's such bangers where it's like, oh, you should have been there. This happened, that happened. But I don't know. I like these streams. I do wonder. Oh, I just had an idea. Chat. I don't like to do a lot of milestone goals in a row, because, you know, we did September, we did a bunch of stuff in October. I was about to call it Halloween, and I feel like I didn't do too much in November. I have an idea. I think there's a stream that I could stand to do, an IRL stream in December. I talked about that photo shoot that I was going to do, right? The annual Mrs. Claus photo shoot I do every year, and only started posting about in the last couple. I think if we get the sub bar back up to 200, I think I might just need to stream something in that. Don't commit to that for sure. I would need to figure out something to do in that stream, like maybe some challenges and some, you know, like a wheel of things that I would need to do, to make it more than just, look, girl in outfit, hi. But I think that'd be lovely. And, I'm not going to, I'm not under any illusions that some of you would not want to see that. I'll jot it down. I'll run it by the team. I like the way you do your IRL streams. They're unique and different than the way everyone else does them. Really now? I'm glad that you think so. I am so excited for Christmas in the park with you, because it's one of my favorite things in general this time of year, and I love that I get to share it with you, and it's just really fun, and honestly, last year it was super neat. I'm gonna put a cursed thought into the air. Yeah? I love an IRL stream. I never watched one. Well, you're in luck. I do the occasional IRL stream. For those who don't know, by the way, I used to be an IRL streamer. This is gonna be interesting. I mean, y'all read the descriptions when you got in here, right? I'm a trans woman. I came out on Twitch, May 26th, 2021. And for years before that, I streamed here on Twitch. So, if I don't willingly share with you the face that I am proud of, that I'm happy with, that I want to show you, there's enough information out there that other people could show you an old version of me. The me that I don't show to people for a reason. So, it's not like I begrudge the chance. It's not like I, show my face begrudgingly. Oh, alas, that I must show my face. I actually quite enjoy it. It's also just like, for people that are here for a deep immersion, like, the VTuber, Mrs. Claus ring fit, and I hate it. I'm writing that down. I wrote it down. I'd have to find a different outfit, because there's no way that I'm doing some of the motions that I did IRL, without some kind of protection.
Genius!
He's tenderizing the ground!
Of course!
Write that down, write that down!
But that's not off the table. Actually, I'm gonna be a little bit honest about this too. After I did come out, I didn't think that I would be... I had a hesitation, rather, in doing anything that would come across as self-sexualizing. The idea that I was on any level conventionally attractive at that time, I would quickly brush that to the side. I think I got around, like, even as I started getting more confident in myself and started, like, liking how I looked and how I was around people, even then, I was still hesitant to do that. So when I do indulge in things like that, you know, with Mrs. Claus photo shoots and ring fit streams where you can see me do all kinds of stuff with my legs, that kind of thing, like, I like that I can share myself with you in that way on my own will. That it is really, kind of both sides engaging with it in a way that is, I don't know, it feels good. Aw, thank you for the headbats. It's not fun sharing stuff with the in the app. Yeah, exactly. And it's fun having this kind of attention, not gonna lie. I like being seen that way. Thank you for the headbats. Do you think you look how you want to? I look closer to it. I'm getting there. I mean, I did base my, you know, the artwork that I used for my avatars on an outfit I own in real life. I like how I look enough to share it. In certain ways. I'm not completely, you know, 100% on board. I mean, no one's perfect. And there's things that I know will take work and some things that I may never achieve. But what I do have and what I do share it's really fun. I like that I can share, you know, that side of myself in a way that is well received and encouraged, but also not something that's pressured or anything that's like, no one's really been like gross about it, you know? Not too intensely, not since the stalker. Actually, he was never really gross about the sexy stuff either. He always thought that I was too puerile. Ugh. Oh. This isn't picking up all the pronouns. Yeah, this isn't getting everything. Yeah, I think that the chat thing that I picked up today, it doesn't have everything. I'm sorry about that. Someone recently fell down the gender identity rabbit hole. It's not been the easiest month for me mentally. I have people to talk to, though, so I'm looking after myself. I'm glad that you have people to talk to trying to soar. And I hope that you find peace of mind. Especially this time of year where a lot of people get unusually talky about stuff that isn't necessarily their business this time of year. And I hope that your explorations, your discoveries, primarily bring you peace of mind and joy. Speaking of joy and adorable, hello, Mako. Let me wave at you, girl. How are you doing? I hope you're doing very, very well this day, Mako. But yeah, this is also a really rough time of year for a lot of folks. You heard me. Do you think I would be misleading people? That's a terrible username. Yeah, I'm not reading that. Welcome to the stream, but I don't like that name at all. VTubing is interesting for me. It's like a way for me to express my feminine side as a gender fluid person. It's like, right on. Yeah, honestly, like, VTubing's been interesting for me too in a similar way. I was okay with putting myself together for stream, but it took so long back when I did. And now I just hop on here, not me in like a pair of sweats, and face still like partially unmade up from yesterday. I can just do that. I can just do what I gotta do and still interact with you this way. I also like that I can be kind of candid about it. Because don't get me wrong, some amount of immersion is important. But I like that with very little preparation, I can be with you in a very comfortable Christmas room and having this kind of conversation and just being kind of an idealized version of myself. I'll admit that the girls haven't come in quite like they should be. I'm tired, but I'm excited for next week or the weeks after, as I've gathered about 18 Eurobeat CDs. I'll probably peek around for more before I ship out the whole package. Hello, Spade. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, my cheeks hurt from smiling. Y'all make me very happy, you know that? We are getting down to the tail end of stream. Before we go, I would like to field any questions, comments, remarks, redemptions. A couple of them here for... Aw, Mako, you're so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, are there any questions, comments, remarks, redemptions? Thank you for that, Dots. I have a lot of tabs open. All right. Hey. Let me see who's streaming at the moment. Oh, thank you for that, Pets. Bike. One of them is the first volume Euromock. Yeah, nice. Oh my. Oh, okay. Oh, we're doing this again. Okay. Right. Not me falling asleep too. Oh, lots of head pats. I'm not like the Cottontail is streaming and playing Lethal Company with a big groove. Oh my. Oh no. Okay, goodbye. Right. Some favorites. Oh, right on with it. Thank you for the head pats. Not so much for the throw. You know what? Yeah, we could raid Cotton. Yeah, might be worth a try. Oh, thank you for that. 4 more head pats. Mousy Zen, Henya. Oh, something happened. You were so nice to me with the head pats. Thank you. Ah, oh goodness. Okay. Thank you. Oh no, this is too wonderful. No. Right. Yeah, let's whoop. Okay, more headphones. Yeah, let's read Cottontail, why not? Oh, did I miss something? Oh, I see it. Okay. Well, I did get enough head pats. I think I can pull it off, Poketoa. Yeah. Oh, well, okay. You ever yaw so hard that it breaks the camera? Oh yeah, and the question, what inspired me to become a VTuber? Good question. It was kind of a combination of things. A lot of it was its potential, the ease of use, the fact that I could kind of be myself to you all without having to have everything lined up. That I didn't have to have my, oh, thank you. That I didn't have to have my, my makeup all lined up or anything like that. I could just be. I also liked other VTubers, so the idea of becoming one was also quite fun. I really loved how other VTubers got along with each other, how they interacted and played and just, I don't know, I really liked that. Yeah, I like being a VTuber. Don't get me wrong, I also like streaming IRL, but I like being a VTuber. All right, so here's the deal, here's the drill, the Tohoda VTuber pipeline. Yeah. Here's the deal, here's the drill. I think I'm gonna raid Cottontail VA. For those of you who don't know, Cottontail is a fantastic VTuber, an amazing voice talent. She and I get along quite well. She is also, look, we're all 18 here. She is one of the premier voices in hentai. Cottontail uses she, her. Very good question, Spade. Yeah, she's that kind of voice actress. If that is not your thing, She also often makes those kinds of jokes. Not all the time, but she makes jokes like that. If that is not your thing, you are free to not be part of the raid. I will completely understand that. But yeah, I think we're gonna raid Cotton. I do want to check in with her. I recently made a recommendation to her for a video card, like a capture card to replace the HD 60S that she and I used to both have. And I don't know if it'll be this stream. Oh, Chibi's playing a game called Lapine. It's cute. It looks really pretty. I need to raid Chibi at some point this week. Yeah, all right. So, last questions, last comments. When am I streaming at? I stream tomorrow. That is a very good question, Spade. Let me pull up this week's schedule. So tomorrow, I stream music production. I'll be working on some Eurobeat music. Yep, that is our raid message. If you do not have the Audi Heart emote, don't worry, any heart will do. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be streaming music production. The next day, so Wednesday and Thursday I have things going on in the afternoon. So, I need to move those streams to really early. Sorry about that. But yes, that is the plan. And then Friday we'll be right back to just chatting at the usual time. It's gonna be a good time. All right, friends. Well, you've been so good today. I can't help but want to reward that a little bit. So before we go, especially since we're going to be entering the realm of a far superior voice talent, one last little treat. Ara ara, ii ko da ne. I kind of want to try again. Ara ara, ii ko da ne. And with that, let's get the raid going. All right, friends. Thank you so much for coming. I will see you tomorrow at the usual time. Bye-bye. Otsukare desu. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao. Bye.